Stephanie. I cheer at Syracuse University, and today I'm going to show you how to apply makeup for what Carrie told you to use. So I'm going to start with an eye concealer that I put underneath my eyes and then on any other red bumps that I may see on my face that I want to cover up. Then I gently rub them in. Great. And then I go to a nice foundation and I will apply it all over the face so I can blend that concealer in. And then I will get started with my bronzer. I use that Naked Blush, and I start with the bronzer in a big brush and apply it on the lower cheekbones. And then I like to even it out above the forehead and around the face. Make sure I don't get any of those lines. Start putting it on the neck. Make sure it is nice on the hairline. And next I get started with a liquid highlighter. I apply it on the cheekbones. I put some on the nose and a little above the eyebrow line. I sometimes like to put it on the chin as well to highlight the features of your face. Then I gently rub those in with my fingers. You can also do this with a brush. I like to smile while I do it, so that way I can make sure I get my cheekbones nice and rubbed in. I keep a towel handy to wipe my hands off. I will then go back to my Naked Blush and use a small brush to highlight with powder this one right here in the center. I will highlight those features that I just put the liquid highlighter on. And then I like to get started with my blush as well on the same palette. I love blush to make sure you get some color in your face. Next I go to my eyebrow pencil. I will apply it on the eyebrow. I use Brow Satin Maybelline, and it's a stick on one end and then you rub it in on the other. I will show you how I apply it. Okay, next I use my face primer from Ulta. It is an eye primer for my eyeshadow that I put on for game days. I apply it on the lid, on both lids, all over, up and down. I like to wipe my fingers off in between every single one. I also use Makeup Remover by Neutrogena. They're cleansing towelettes. They're very useful if you make a smudge. I will go to my next palette to highlight the eyebrows. I like to apply a highlighter right underneath the eyebrow line to accentuate those eyebrow curves. And then I go to my eyeshadow. I like to use a natural browns. I don't like to see anything else. I also use another Maybelline Eye Studio. They are a brown. The name of it is Give Me Gold. I only use two. I use this one, and then I will use this one for the highlighter above the brow and on the inside of the eye. So I will use this and I will put it on the center of my eyelid and maybe just a little bit above the crease. And then I will move on to my darker color. And I put it right on the outside of my eye. You can see. And then I rub it in and go inward. And I like to open my eye to see where it goes out, because I like to have it outside of my eye, right on the eyebrow line. Make sure it rubs in nice and blends. We want it to blend. You can also use brushes, but I prefer my finger. I feel like I can blend better with my fingers.